Welcome back, my wolves in silence, my storm chasers, my broken angels who learned to fly with torn wings. You, yes you, who walked through hell and came back without screaming. You, who stitched yourself together with threads of pain and resilience, while the world kept clapping for the ones who broke you. Tonight, I don't welcome survivors. I welcome weapons, blades forged in betrayal, spirits tempered by fire. You didn't just endure your past, you became it. You didn't just carry scars, you turned them into armor. So now, sit still, my dangerous souls, because we're about to rewrite the narrative. They told you to forget the past, to let it go, to move on. But they never asked what it cost you to survive it. They never asked how many nights you slept next to your fears, how many mornings you dressed your pain in silence just to make it through the day without shaking. They don't understand, do they? Your past isn't a burden. It's not your weakness. It's your trigger. And the moment you remember who you had to become just to still be breathing, you stop asking for apologies. You stop seeking closure. You stop begging to be understood by people who only saw your light when it lit up their darkness. You weren't built to be liked. You were built to last. So no, you don't forget the past. You study it. You extract the pain. You carve it into your bones like scripture. You wear it like ink. You breathe it like fire. Because your past, that's your power now. You use it. Like a sword, like a warning, like a whisper behind your grin that says, "Don't try me." You once begged for peace. Now you are peace, wrapped in barbed wire. People reach for you and bleed, not because you hurt them, but because you finally set boundaries. They call you cold now. They say you've changed. They say you used to be so nice. But the truth? You used to destroy yourself just to make sure others felt whole. You used to shrink, bend, break, just to fit their comfort zones. Not anymore. You stopped explaining your silence. You stopped dancing for validation. You stopped offering love like a discount item to people who never paid full price for your effort. You've learned to disappear without flinching. You've learned to say no without guilt. You've learned that not everyone who says "I care" knows how to show it. Now when they cross your mind, you don't feel anger. You feel nothing. And that nothing, that's freedom. Let them talk. Let them say, "You've changed." They don't understand. You had to. You didn't wake up one day and decide to be this cold, this silent, this surgical. Life carved this version of you out of betrayal, neglect, and too many nights you swallowed your pain just to keep the peace. You gave them chances, too many. You spoke softly. You forgave loudly. You stayed when you should have left. You gave love like oxygen, and they called you too much. Now your peace is expensive. Now your attention is earned. Now your heart, that soft golden thing they abused, is behind walls built with truth. Not anger, not hatred, just clarity. You don't entertain chaos anymore. You recognize the red flags the first time. You stop responding when the energy shifts. You disappear quietly because you learned that leaving loud never mattered to those who never listened. You used to want revenge. Now you want distance. You used to cry. Now you calculate because pain rewired your system. You walk like a loaded question now. You look like a warning. You breathe like someone who could love deeply, but would rather protect their peace than risk another misfire. You are not the same, and that's the point. Let them regret it. Let them whisper. Let them miss you. Your story is not theirs to write anymore. You used to be the healer, the fixer, the forgiver. Now, You are the line they will never cross again. Because you don't just wear your past, you wield it. As a sword, as a shield, as a silent declaration. You had me once, never again. You are not here to prove your worth. Not to them, not to anyone who saw your value only when you were gone. You're here to build, to rise, to evolve with your scars, not hide them, to carry your past like fire, not to burn others, but to light your way. Welcome to your rebirth. Let the world adjust.